Like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
No one in the tunnel, says former SAS soldier backing Ben Roberts-Smith in defamation case by Michaela Hitborn, May 4, 2022, 1:31 p.m. Save login, register or subscribe to save articles for later. Share normal text size, larger text size, very large text size. A third former Special Air Service soldier has supported Ben Roberts-Smith in his defamation case as the decorated former soldier rejects allegations he was involved in the unlawful execution of Afghan prisoners. Person 29, a former comrade of Roberts-Smith and godfather to one of his children, backed his friend's version of events about a key mission in Afghanistan as he gave evidence in Roberts-Smith's defamation case against The Age, the Sydney Morning Herald and the Canberra Times. Ben Roberts-Smith at the federal court earlier this year. Credit: Nick Moir. Roberts-Smith alleges the newspapers defamed him in a series of articles in 2018 by suggesting he was a war criminal who was involved in the unlawful killing of unarmed Afghan prisoners. He denies all wrongdoing. The media outlets are seeking to rely on a defense of truth and allege Roberts-Smith was involved in 6 such killings, including 2 at a compound dubbed Whiskey 108 in 2009. Person 29, whose identity cannot be revealed for national security reasons, was also present on that mission. The newspapers have called SAS witnesses who have told the federal court that Roberts-Smith killed one of the men himself and directed a rookie soldier, dubbed Person 4, to kill the second man after both men were pulled from a tunnel at Whiskey 108. Roberts-Smith has told the court that no men were found in the tunnel. He said the Afghan men who were killed by him and Person 4 on that day were enemy combatants killed lawfully in the heat of battle. Person 29, who remains in the Australian Defence Force, told the court on Wednesday that he came across basically a steel mesh grate that was covering a hole in the ground, which ended up being a tunnel, and alerted other soldiers at Whiskey 108. He said another soldier, Person 35, volunteered to clear the tunnel. He grabbed the back of Person 35's pants as he entered the tunnel, he told the court, and it was about 15-20 seconds before he wriggled to let me release him. Person 35 communicated to me verbally that the tunnel was clear of people, but there was, I think in his terms, there was a lot of shit in the tunnel, Person 29 said, referring to a weapons cache. Person 35 is also a friend of Roberts-Smith and has given similar evidence to the court. Did any fighting-age males come out of the tunnel? Roberts-Smith's barrister, Arthur Moses, SC, asked. No, Person 29 replied. Whether Afghan men were found inside the tunnel is a key issue in the trial. A serving SAS soldier dubbed Person 40, called to give evidence by the newspapers in March, told the court that 2 Afghan men were pulled from the tunnel at Whiskey 108 and marched off to another area for what he assumed was tactical questioning by Roberts-Smith and Person 35. A former SAS soldier dubbed Person 43 also gave evidence in March that he was involved in capturing an elderly Afghan man in the tunnel. Yet another serving SAS soldier, dubbed Person 41, called by the newspapers in February, told the court that he saw Roberts-Smith execute an unarmed Afghan prisoner on the day in question and direct Person 4 to kill a second prisoner. The trial continues. Thank you for reading the Herald. This article is complimentary. Register or log in now to read more articles and unlock extra benefits. No payment required. Read more. Continue with Google, continue with Apple, or email address continue by continuing. You agree to your personal information being collected under a privacy policy and accept our terms of use. Hide content.